Hello there folks, this is Sullla once again. Welcome to another video for Master of Orion. We're going to be continuing the Silicoids game here on Impossible difficulty. I'm in a very comfortable position in this game. That said, the game is still quite a ways away from being finished, and there's still a lot of work left to do basically. I don't think I'm going to lose a council vote anytime soon, but better safe than sorry. Let me go ahead and load up the save file with the Silicoids, and we'll go ahead and we'll get started once again. So as far as what's going on, here's a look at the map. Always useful when you're starting a new session to take a look at the map. I'm the Silicoids. I have the blue flag. We're down here in the southeast corner. The Darlocks, I've been killed off. They were up here, but Nazin's been taken over by, it looks like the Bulrathi. So they're I didn't have anything to do with killing them, but they never got more than one planet in this game. It's pretty evenly split between the humans, Clacons, and Bulrathi. The bears have the most. They have the most planets up here. The Clacons and humans are sort of like second tier after that, and the Mercians appear to be on their way out. They're down to just 2 planets left. I took over some of their planets. This planet right here, I had taken away from the Kitties. Right here, this planet Spica. However, the Bulrathi sent their main fleet, their death fleet here, and I had to retreat, and they destroyed my colony, and that happened right at the end of the last session. The big issue is this ship, their gladiator design, has, I believe it either has a fusion beam or a heavy fusion on it. I can't remember, but they have 800 of them, and if I tried to fight them head to head, they would probably win. They can't crack my bases, but I can't defeat their fleet yet, so I need to build up my fleet a bit more before I can tangle with their death fleet. So for right now, this is an open planet. I might try to recolonize it. I would have to start from nothing. There's no factories on here. In the meantime, I'm going to build up Guyana. This planet is almost maxed factories. I'm going to defend this planet until I can get 20 to 25 bases on here. Once I have defensive bases on this planet, I will look to make another move. And in terms of what races to go after, I was thinking about this. I think the bugs, that is the Clacons, might be a good next target. I'm still trying to be on friendly terms with the humans. For the moment, I'm on very good terms with them. I have peaceful relations with them. Now the problem is they are allied with the Bulrathi, and I'm at war with the Bulrathi. Although the Bulrathi look like they want to sign peace with me. Looks like they might want to sign peace because they're at unease relationships, but we'll see. Anyway, and in the overall status report, note that I'm first in total power, and that usually means that the game is basically approaching a winning position. I'm also first in technology, which is pretty rare. I'm also first in production and first in planets. So just a matter of turning that into a lead in fleet strength, which will happen eventually. But yeah, we're in pretty good shape. So as I said, for now, I'm going to defend here at Guyana and make sure I don't lose this planet while I'm still building stuff. And otherwise, just defend against attacks. Hi, Arch and me. So again, welcome stream viewers, and as always, feel free to ask questions and let me know what your thoughts are. So anyway, I do have some attacks incoming here. This is the first one on this turn. Now the one issue is I don't know what's on these saber designs. I don't know what's on them, so hopefully nothing too scary, but in the event that there is something bad, I should probably stack up a few more bases on some of these planets, just in case. Anyway, so let's see. I finally got an updated status report with the Bulrathi. Let's see. So they have poor computer tech, and since I'm at war with them and they have bad computer tech, I'm going to set loose my spies. I would love to pick up one of these shields. This is better than my current top level of shields. So I would love to try to steal class 6 or 7 deflectors, and I'd love to steal their pulsons would be nice to steal too. Warp dissipator could be nice as well. So I will probably look to steal from them right now. Where did the Bulrathi Death Fleet go? Is that it there? Yes, that's it there. Oh, okay, so that's their Death Fleet. It's going back to Quito. That means we're not in danger for the moment. That's the only fleet that I think has a serious chance of cracking my some of my planets. Anyway, this attack is incoming in 2 turns. I can actually send my fleet over there when they arrive to help out. Hi, Imperator. Alright, so this planet, what is it? 140, 621 factories. I can stack 700 on this planet. Okay, so it's almost done maxing factories. Let's see. Let's give it some reserve spending. So it'll max out factories this turn, and we can get started on bases. There we go. Okay. Won't finish the planetary shield, but it'll be working towards that. And in terms of tech, I should say that I almost have the next level of construction tech done, which should be good. Andrium armor is very nice. And force fields is going to pop too, but cloaking device won't do that much for me. Alright, next turn. We're going to have an attack at one of my planets this turn. Alright, so now I can finally see what's on this ship. Okay, neutron pellet gun. I wasn't sure if there was something dangerous on there. Like, there could have been something really nasty on there. But, it's a non-issue, so not scary at all. Civ 5 expansion review, I have been working on it, but it's nowhere near done yet, so it's at least a couple weeks away. I've had to write a whole bunch of other stuff, and I do actually have to do work at times too. All right. Should have fired at their little ships. Okay, so that was irrelevant. That little Spectre thing. Andrium is finished. Ooh, we can get Tritanium, which is the next upgrade. Are these the same tech level? Yes, they are. Well, since I think they are. Hold on. I should check that. One sec. This will probably look really weird on the stream. I'm gonna... See, I know what's at each tech level for the low techs, but for the high techs, I don't know them as well. Alright, my tech tree will tell me what level everything is. Okay, so this construction, Andrium... Okay, no, yes, they are the same tech level. Okay, they're the same tech level in construction, so I can take Improved Industrial 3, and that'll still advance the tree forward. So I'm going to do that. Because I have Andrium, I don't need Tritanium as much. Alright, and that planet has indeed maxed factories, so I'm going to start building bases here. Note that it still takes a full turn just to get the defensive bases there. Hi guys, hi Barden, hi D-Hog. Glad to see. I'm trying to do this like once a week, basically, so that people can like keep up with it. Alright, so what's the other attack here? I seem to remember seeing those Avengers, and they weren't that scary. So I think I can go back to research there. What else? Kolthos is about to get attacked as well, but I have 26 bases there. I'll do a round of bases right before it gets attacked. I often will do that just to make sure the latest base upgrades. Alright, those are the only planets? Okay, so we're all good there. Where is this one going? That's random. This poor Mercian planet, probably not going to last too long. Alright, anyway, so here's my fleet. I'm starting to get a pretty good number of ships here. The question is more who to go after next. What's the situation with the Klakons? They're allied with the Borathi, but I'm at war with them. The only thing that discourages me is they do have Scatterpack 7 missiles, but I would love to go after the bugs. I'm not going to lie. Let's hold here for one more turn, because I do need to get those bases built, and I don't have any bases up here yet at Guyana. And then I'll look into making a move here against the Klakons, I think. Well, to the Klakons or the Borathi. Let me see what the Borathi have. So they have Pulsons, but they don't have Scatterpack. What do they have in terms of shielding? That's right, they have pretty good shielding tech. Not great, but pretty good. Invading them is such a pain, but they don't have any construction tech stuff that gives ground bonuses. And well, it would be a real pain in the rear to invade the Borathi. The other problem is their planets aren't really that close. This is the only one that's close. How many bases does this world have? 27. I'd love to go after Omicron. It's just a lot of bases there. That's a lot of bases firing scatter packs. I'm going to chill for the time being. Again, I want to make sure that this planet's secure before I do anything else. Alright, so here's Gion. And yeah. I was worried that this might have something like an antimatter bomb or something on it. You know, 300 antimatter bombs is pretty terrifying. But in the meantime, I'll happily kill their dudes while they waste their time chasing after a scout that has no weapons on it. Alright, so Guyana's finished its class whatever shield, and now it'll build some bases. Alright, at 7 per turn, it's also not even being attacked right now. Alright, so Kolthos, you can build defense bases for a turn or two. That's also 1 turn away, so Krislan build bases for a turn. And they seem to really want to go after Gion here for whatever reason. I don't know why that is, but really seems to be a popular target. Okay, Guyana is building it'll have its bases up before it comes under attack, and I can crash build as many as like 15 bases a turn there. This will be a good shipbuilding world too. Alrighty, so we've got 11 of these and 18 of these. That's a pretty good fleet. Pretty good fleet. Oh, I got a phone call. 1 second, I'll be right back, guys. Alright. Just went ahead and muted that. No problem. Okay, so. Yes. As I said, the real question is, can I get past their scatter packs? I think I can. Scatter packs are pulsons. I think I can. A lot of bases though. Maybe I can go after Rana first. This planet is not as... Let me go after this planet first. This one is in the corner and it's not as strongly held. And that'll give me a good sense. Alright, so... How many turns is that? 4? 4 turns. Let me send them to Lima, and then it'll be a turn to go from there. Alright, we'll try that then. And I think I'll keep rerouting... let me reroute the ships to Centauri instead. Just send my rerouting orders there. Alrighty, let's try that. Just because this is kind of in the corner and it's out of the way. It'll be harder to send pop there, but it's a lot easier to crack a smaller number of defensive bases. Okay, Kolthos. Again, I can get a scan on this. Alright, so the Avenger has Megabolt cannons on it. That's really not that scary. It certainly can't hurt my planet, which has 15 points of shielding. So I'll just take this time to blow up more of their ships. Again, they are too dumb to run away, so I'll just take advantage of it. And this is at Chryslon. So this is a scan on, what is it, human ships, right? Yeah, this is the humans here. So they've got Sting... This is nothing. There's nothing scary on any of these designs. The humans are a little bit behind. I'm just going to fire at their huge design. Oh, they retreated because I didn't have any... If I had one scout, they would have stuck around and gotten blown up, but they didn't, so... Anyway. Alright, Kolthos, you can go back to shipbuilding. That should be fine. And same thing for Chryslon. I don't need a gazillion bases there. Gion is the only... Gion I might want a couple more, just because it seems to be getting attacked over and over again. And look, here it is. Oh, look at this. They're going after Guyana. Interesting, and I've already sent the fleet forward. Well, I don't think that they can crack the bases, in all honesty, but let's transfer some reserve spending to Guyana anyway, just to crash build that. See, the AI, not totally stupid in this game. And let me get 1 scout 2, or 6 scout 2s. I think I'll be okay, in all honesty. That's a nasty fleet in ship-to-ship combat, but it can't crack my planets, and depending... Well, it depends on what's on that Rhino. What's on that Rhino design? We'll see. Unfortunately, yeah, I definitely can't get these ships up there. Well, Guyana's going to have to sink or swim on its own, but I will be able to get about almost 35 bases there, and I have to feel like that's probably enough. I hope that's enough in any case. We shall see. I think the Guyana will be okay. See, notice that as soon as I move my fleet away, the AI immediately went after that planet. Right away went after that. So the AI, I mean, it's primitive in this game, but it's not completely stupid or anything like that. Alright. So keep an eye on that planet. And there's my 7 Scout 2s, so that they won't instantly retreat. Alright, planets, transfer, Guyana. There we go. So I can get 34 bases. And this one should be, yeah, should be pumping the reserve. That was the idea. Save reserve stuff for a rainy day. Where is... Alright. Can I get these ships up there? I don't think that I can. No, 2 turns. I'll leave them here at Centauri for the time being. So, Kolthos is going to be attacked. Gion is still a popular target, but I'm building more defensive bases there, and Guyana is the big battle that we're about to see. Okay, and here's my fleet. Well, you can't see it, but there's my fleet heading over to Laima. Okay, looks good. I do still follow the League of Legends pro scene. I watched the North American playoffs. They were very exciting over this past weekend. Alright, so what do they have? Well, they got a lot of pulsons. Heavy fusion beams were prepared. Oh, there's a pretty good fleet there. So the pulsons can actually deal damage to my bases. So the pulsons are gonna have to. I'm gonna have to fire at the claw. This claw design first. Is that it there? Yeah. That can actually deal damage to my bases. And this is fast moving, so I'm gonna hit this first. Yeah, that's all their pulsons. But they do have limited ammo on those missiles. Alright. Keep firing at these. Yeah, nice. There we go. Oh, the warp dissipator. Warp dissipator drops your movement speed. I don't think these ships can actually do anything. Maybe the heavy fusion beams. Let me fire at this stack to see if they can or not. No. Okay, so see, they were able to do some damage with those pulsons, but overall not too bad. This is a low-level chance to steal from the Borath. You see, I didn't get the chance to steal force fields, which is what I was going for. So let's go for computer tech. That's kind of a waste of time. There we go. Class 15. Okay, once I get this, my planets will be invulnerable. So, class 15 shield is at the next level. Yep, this game is made by the same people who made Master of Magic, and it shares a lot in common. Alright, so Guyana. We lost a couple factories, couple people. Alright, they're going to grow back the people. There we go. I'll just stack up some more bases. That was the dangerous attack. Kolthos, Gion. Okay, those are the same planets that were already getting attacked. No big deal. Alrighty. So here's the main attack force. Let's go ahead and send this. And hopefully we'll be able to get through those Klakon bases. And I'll keep... Can these guys get there in 1 turn? No. 2 turns. Well, I'll keep them here for the time being, just in case I need to send them somewhere. Let's send some pop over to Rana. I will assume that the attack succeeds and start sending in population transports, at least from the nearby planets. This planet's so small it can only send about 8 million. Even that might be too much. This planet can send a little bit more. 15 should be just fine. And Centauri, I don't want to use an artifacts planet for population transfer. Willow might as well start sending some too, even if it's longer. Willow doesn't have anything else better. Doesn't have anything better to do, so why not? Might as well. Okay, so yeah, sending the attack forward. Let's hope that this works. I mean, it's not a disaster if it doesn't, but I'd have to rebuild a fleet and try again afterwards. Alright, so here's their attack against me. Yeah, neutron pellet gun, mega bolt cannon, whatever. I'll take out the large ships because they actually matter. Like the neutron pellet guns are pretty irrelevant. But the large ships might actually mean something at some point in time. killing their small ships. Boom. Bye. Alright. Let's see what the planet's using. Alright, so they've got their scatter pack set up right now. I'll try to maneuver close enough to the planet to get next to them without taking a hit. Again, having two ships here makes this a lot easier. Alright, so they actually chose to fire at the top ship for some reason. I'm going to use the wait command, so... dodge that. Okay. Oh, wow, look at that. They fired both... Okay, so this is the AI being stupid. They sent both missile launches at this ship, the Polaris ship. Meanwhile, I'm going to, yeah, do that. Alright. Let's see how much damage my fusion bombs do. Okay. I was hoping for more, though. Let's see how much this ends up hurting. Probably a lot. Well, not as bad as I feared. Alright, so I lost 2 huge ships over there. Alright, not too bad. I lost some ships, but not too bad. See, I was able to retreat out before that hit. I'm glad I didn't go for the ship that had 40 bases, though, because I did lose ships doing this. Oh, they're going to get in one more shot? Okay, not enough to kill that. So I lost, what, about 6 or 7 huges? Fairly close battle. And I'm not going to bomb the planet. I want a chance to steal tech. So this is not going to succeed, but it'll kill some of them. I'm going to keep pumping in more population, turn after turn. See, they have armored exoskeleton. That's an upgrade from battle suits. And they have absorption shield, too. Yeah, so they're going to inflict much heavier casualties on me. And sadly, the humans have decided to declare war. Strangely, the kitties now want to be friends. So I don't quite understand that. That's a bit weird. Okay. Alright. And these planets remaxed pop. They are still going after Gion for some reason. I don't understand why that is. That attack, wow, 800 sabers. Good thing that design is worthless. Now they're heading after Laima as well. And that's a credible threat. So let's build some bases there. And I'll send these megabolts forward to Laima to help protect them. Alright, now I need to keep sending population to Rana until I can wear it down. And it's going to take quite a while, but that's fine. I will send some pop from other planets too. They won't be able to reinforce as long as I hold my fleet over that planet, which I'm going to do. Centauri's an artifacts world. Sidon got stuck building more bases than I needed. Oops. Transfer to Rana. See, it's so far away, unfortunately, but I'll send some more pop too. So what else? What else am I going to do with this little planet? Why not? Banana and banana too. Also 4 turns. Okay. So I'll just keep sending pop, and eventually we'll take over that planet. Sooner or later it will happen. What are we looking at on tech? Planetology is in the percentages, and another computer tech is in the percentages. Races. And I'm still trying to steal deflectors from those guys. Okay, the kitties have signaled they want to assign peace, so let's do that. When I attacked the Klakons, that made the Mercians want to be friends with me, so, you know, why the heck not? Sure, why not? Now the humans hate me, though, unfortunately, but whatever. Am I getting attacked anywhere new this turn? No. Alrighty. Advance to next turn. Here's another attack. Let's see how many of these little ships I can kill. A couple hundred, apparently. It's amazing how they'll stick around to go after one ship like this. Got everything except the last one. Oh wow, they're able to build 5 bases? That's pretty darn impressive. I'm shocked that they managed to build 5 bases between turns. Oh well, I'll just bomb them out again. Are they still using? Yeah, they're still using the scatter packs. But they don't have enough damage to kill a ship here. Oh, by the way, damage is always healed at the end of every turn. So, like, if your ships are damaged, they'll be back to full health again after combat's over. Oh no, they destroyed 1 missile base. Whatever shall I do? Oh no. Okay, so this is not really going to do anything. That's fine, though. There's more pop on the way. More pop on the way, as I said. Gion is probably pretty safe, although they do... I guess I'll keep building bases because they keep attacking. Centauri should build a base here just to be safe. Lima needs to build. I should probably build a base too. How many do I have here? No, wait, I've got 30 bases. That should be okay. That should be pretty safe. Also, watch, I can do this. I can send the Mega Bolts forward for this fleet-to-fleet battle. And where else? That's it? Okay. Alright, time to do the same thing as before. Just queue up more pop and keep sending it down here to Rana. Like, that's the goal right now, is to take over this planet by sending pop every turn. And it'll take a few turns, but eventually we'll wear them down and take over the planet. Unfortunately, there's no big planets real close to Rana. Like, it's all small planets, unfortunately. And this planet, yeah, is building bases, plus it's an artifact world, so I don't really want to use it for population movement. A couple turns of this and we should be able to get the planet. It's just a matter of getting the transports over there. This is where the micro comes in. Now, Guyana has 47 bases. That should be plenty. And I'm going to use this as another shipbuilding world because it's quite large. Another good shipbuilding world. Okay. So that should be all we need to do for this turn. You can actually play the turns pretty fast in Master of Orion. One of the nice things about this game. Alright, this planet again. Fire away. They really want that scout, don't they? Really want the scout. They're going to get away with 9? I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't take advantage of the AI like that, but I always... They are able to build 6 bases again on this planet. That's pretty impressive. This is gonna hurt when those missiles hit. Alright, I lost 1 ship. I didn't realize that they'd be able to build 6 of them. Darn Clacons, they're so productive. Alright, so this is the more important battle. Mostly I wanted to see what was on this design, this Paladin design. They've got a Gauss autocannon on there. I see. Okay. Hold on, are they all... Okay, this Paladin design is actually speed 3. That's kind of interesting. Wait and see if they come close. Oh, they're gonna run because... They calculate the strength of the Mega Bolt and they're going to run because of that. Alright, so this planet's totally safe. They actually decided to run away. Zudak. No, we're not bombing the planet. Alright, let's see how many of them we can kill. Not a lot, but... Okay, we didn't manage to kill... I was hoping we'd get a few more than that. Willow, Mu Delphi. Alright, this planet had a couple factories blown up, so we gotta replace them. Gion, which is still being attacked, but I think I can finally go back to research there now. Centauri. Yeah, I should be okay there. Go back to doing research there as well. Those are the only two planets being attacked. Okay, well that's nice. Alright, send these ships back to Rana then. And I think I just have to queue up more population transfers again. Keep sending them in. Sending them into the meat grinder. As I said, sadly, I don't have a lot of planets down here. But that's why I'm attacking in the first place, is this is an out-of-the-way planet for the Klakons as well. Don't worry, if I'm able to capture some of their ground tech, this will get a lot easier when I go out to the next planet after this one, in line. There we go. Okay. They actually have a lot more than plus 10 over me at this planet. I'll calculate, I'll add it up when we do this. Okay, well, let's go fight. I was gonna say, I think they'll run away. Yeah. Need that high energy focus that's under research right now. That'll stop. That would prevent them from running like this. Okay. I'll just auto this. They're gonna run, so it doesn't matter. See, I've got 157 currently en route. Alright, so they have armored exoskeleton over battlesuits, that's plus 10. Personal absorption shield, that's plus 10. So they've got plus 20 and then 5 for the being the defenders. They actually have plus 25 to their rolls. Plus 25, that's pretty substantial. Don't worry, more population transports are on the way. Okay, so, oh, Krios. Krios has not been attacked much. Oh my god, the Death Fleet is going to Krios. What's... Oh boy. That's not good. This is why we need the F8 scan for enemy ships. It's the Borathi Death Fleet. I think I'll be able to drive them back, though. Yeah, that's the one that has all those missiles on their ships. Sadly, I can't get the Mega Bolts up there. I would love to get them up there, but they're out of range. Gion's being attacked again. Centauri's being attacked again. Krios. Yeah, Krios is the big issue. Interesting. Well, hopefully 30 bases will be enough up there. I guess we will find out. Yeah, I guess we'll have to wait and see. Alright, so then the only other thing to do is keep sending pop transports. And hope that we get make a little bit more progress here. Because we have not had a whole lot so far at this planet. Unfortunately, that right now we're kind of in the middle of the bell curve at this planet, and they're regrowing like as much pop as is dying each turn. But they can't keep that up forever. Sooner or later, the number of people flooding in, because I'm sending, what, about 60 to 70 million each turn, I think. You know, eventually that will do. Yeah, send in the clones, absolutely. Well, I do have cloning tech, so presumably these are clones. We also have improved terraforming, and that should be popping soon. I have not had a great deal of success stealing from the Borathi, which surprises me. I've only gotten the one tech staff thus far. I'm surprised I haven't gotten more. Alright, so this is the big battle of the turn, this one here. Alright, how many Pulsar missile launchers do they have? The Pulsars are the only thing. Alright, they don't have too many Pulsars. They can't really damage me that much. We're just going to shoot at... let's take out this War Bear first. Alright, as I expected, the first volley took that out. Alright, what's next? The Claw design also has missiles on it. Claw, where is that? In the back. At the same time, if they ever do stack like a gazillion missiles on one of these fleets, I could be in trouble. So they didn't manage to kill any bases, although they did kill my poor little scout. Alright, this is pretty irrelevant, as we've seen before. Just keep doing this again and again. I don't know, I do get a sort of a perverse pleasure out of killing their stupid fleets over and over again. Which one is this? This is the Clacons. They've been using a lot of small hull designs. Lots and lots of smalls. Alright, and now the battle's over. Yeah, if I felt like my planets were actually threatened, I would be more willing to like do micro, but I don't actually think any of my planets are in danger, so take that out. Done. Well, now they're going to run away. Apparently killing that ship like flipped the balance in their minds. Oh well, I killed one ship. Interesting how they decided to retreat once we hit that one point. Alright. They don't have enough damage here to do anything. I'll just blow up the 2 bases and that'll be that. Okay, so I got another theft. Well, oh yeah, force fields, that's what I wanted. Okay, nice. Class 6. I'm still going to keep spying on them in the hopes of getting Class 7. I'd like to get Class 7, but that is an upgrade for my missile bases. Alright, 68 this turn. Can we get them down under like 50? Yeah, see, we're having more success now. Alright, look at that. Cut them down, actually cut them down to 24. Very nice. Another turn or 2 of that, and they'll be done. That'll be our planet. Good stuff. That's what I was looking for. Now, what is this? Rigel. 7 turns. A lot of ships incoming. This is an artifact planet, but so I hate to take it off research, but I feel like I have to, just for safety's sake. At least build a couple more. In fact, at least build a couple more. Anywhere else? Nope, just Rigel. Alrighty. I don't know why that rich planet was doing some research. Yeah, this game is in very comfortable shape. Not really in any particular danger. Alright. I want to make sure that some planets are still on research. Okay. Let's send one more turn's worth of pop. I think that this will be enough. Honestly, I don't think I'll have to send any more after this turn, but I'd rather send one more turn's worth just to be certain I take the planet and then have some people on hand to repopulate it after it's been taken. Also, I should pull a good 3 or 4 techs from the Clacons in the process, and hopefully I'll get some of their good stuff. Then I can look into where we want to attack next, using the ships I've been building while all this has been going on. Over to Toronto. But I'm hoping that either this turn or next turn I'll be able to take over this planet. It's a little much. Remember, you can only regrow 1/4 of the planet's pop each turn, so I'm trying to keep it right around about 1/5 of the pop I'm sending. Otherwise I'll run up against that. So how many ships do we have? 5 megabolts. Okay. And then I've got, what? 19 here. Okay. Looks good. Same thing again. Able to build. I'm impressed that with like hardly any population on this planet, they're able to build 2 missile bases. Again, Clacons. That included, okay, so the other thing they're doing, you have to keep in mind, they're rebuilding a planetary shield every single turn. That's really insane that they can rebuild a planetary shield every turn with like 30 pop on that planet. Really crazy. So we got plus 50 terraforming. Things we'll have to go through. Again, normally you'd want advanced soil, but Silicoids can't use advanced soil enrichment, so we have to take plus 60 terraforming. Yeah, so now they're, look at this. They had 24 pop. 24! They built a planetary shield and 2 missile bases with 24 pop on this planet. That's ridiculous. If we don't get them this turn, we'll get them next turn. Come on. Just 7 more. There we go. So we captured 200 factories and found tech. What do we get? Battle Computer 6. That's actually an upgrade over... I only have Battle Computer 4. That's an upgrade. Zyro Shield. Ooh, that's their... that's like their top level shield tech. That's a nice pull too. Death Spores are useless. I won't be using them. Pulsons. Nice. Look at that. That's an upgrade. I'm using Stingers. Stingers deal 15. Pulsons deal 20. So that's a big upgrade. And Armored Exoskeleton. Good. So that helps solve our hand-to-hand combat problem. Now we have the same hand-to-hand exoskeleton. So we will not be at as big of a disadvantage for the next battle. So there you go. Ooh, what's this? Like to sign a peace treaty? Okay, sure, why not? See, they don't like the bugs very much, so they're happy to sign a peace treaty with me. So, sort of like big picture strategy for this game, invading and taking over the first planet is usually the hardest, because if you can do that, you pull tech, and then it makes the next planet easier to take. So that was very nice. Again, if you're stuck in this game, try to find like a weaker planet of someone who is one of the other races, and see if you can, see if you can go from there. So anyway, we won't be able to get Class 7. Wow, they have Omega V bombs. Wow, interesting. That's a little bit scary. They're actually on good terms with me now. Let's stop spying on them. Let me get... I'm just going to check and find out what techs the Klakons have. So that's the other tech they have up on me in ground combat, the personal absorption shield. I'd love to get that antimatter bomb from them too. If I can invade and take over a world, I'll probably be able to do that. Probably. But note that the kitties don't even register on the bar graphs now for population. It's kind of sad. They have a couple planets, but there's almost no one on those planets. Anyway, we've got a lot to do this turn because I've got this planet to help stand up. I need to terraform this planet, so got to dump a little reserve spending in there. We'll just dump a bunch in so that it'll have double for each turn. I don't need to grow pop because there's population coming in from transports. And yeah, we've saved a lot of factories. I'm going to keep the fleet over this ship for right now. Keep the fleet here for the moment while defending Rana. And we can probably target Omicron next. Actually, yeah, I'd like to get rid of this planet. It'll be tough to crack those bases, but hopefully well, I'll keep building megabolts. I need a few more. I think I probably need about 40 of these ships to crack it, and I don't quite have that much yet. I've got 26 and 8. Well, that's pretty close. Pretty close. And what was I waiting on? Oh, I'm waiting on the higher... When I get the high energy focus, I will design a new ship. When I get the high energy focus, making use of all these new goodies. When I get the high energy focus. The only planet that I named was this one. As you might guess, Banana is not a default name for a planet in this game. That was requested by the stream. And will I play this game again? And we'll probably do Master of Orion again at some point in the future. But I think I have to go back and finish that one Civ 4 game after that. Before doing that. Anyway, so I'm going to terraform all these, take advantage of this time to terraform these planets, because I did get a new terraforming tech. So we'll hold off on shipbuilding for the moment and terraform these planets. Everyone except Zudak, or Zengara, excuse me. Which, if you guys remember, I always keep doing research on at least one planet. I will terraform it, but I'll do research everywhere else. Okay, so terraform and build factories. Same thing, terraform and build factories. The terraforming itself is pretty cheap. Doesn't cost that much income. I've had to do terraforming more often than in a normal game. Normally you do not have quite so many terraforming techs, but the Silicoids tend to get a gazillion terraforming techs because they can't get all the other stuff in the tree. They're actually quite limited because all this other stuff that normally pops up can't pop up in their tree. Alrighty, so there we go. I've still got a little bit of money going into tech just so that I don't lose everything, so that the bonus research gets preserved. Alrighty, next turn. So I've got to defend this planet, Rana. But I can just auto this, they'll all run away. No surprise. Okay, ECM Jammer, and I can get Improved Robotics 6. Wow, we're really starting to get into the late game techs here with Improved Robotics 6. That's a nice tech. Okay, so a couple planets have finished factories. Everybody's done terraforming. Let's see where I'm being attacked. Rigel and Rana. Rigel, they really seem to want to... Now, do you see why they're going after Rigel? Note that it only has 19 bases. See, the AI's not stupid. Goes after the weak link. I guess Lon only has 7 bases, but one of these smaller population worlds. Okay, so did Chrysalon finish its factories? Yes, it did. So let's regrow Pop here, and the rest can go into tech. I'm pretty sure that this planet maxed out factories, yes, because it's a rich world. Finish growing Pop, put the rest into shipbuilding. Here, I don't think I need a lot more factories. Actually, I think I only need one more factory, because isn't 75 times 5, 375 times 5 is, nope, 375. I actually do need quite a few more factories here. So put the rest into factories construction here. And similar thing here. Let's make sure that the planet remaxes and then builds factories. Remember, Mu Delphi started out at Pop 10. It's now Pop 60. Here's people are debating about Stargate and Battlestar Galactica. Well, you guys are welcome to do that. Industry. This planet needs to go all out on industry. We've got transports in for population. This will be a medium-sized planet. Not terrible, not great. Alright, +4 Pop. I'll put the rest into factories. Same thing here. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I figured as much. I could go through and measure all this out, but this is good enough. Zangara needs to do factories. Okay, so it's +6 and factories. Some of this will end up in the reserve, but that's fine. And right here, same thing, max factories. That should be good. Oh, this planet needs a little bit more. Guyana, yeah, probably only needs a little bit. Should be almost maxed on factories. Yep, almost. Ultra Rich has already maxed factories, I'm sure. Go back to shipbuilding. This is one reason why I tend not to play on the humongous galaxies, because you end up doing more of this and it's kind of more tedious work than like actual strategy. But there we go. Everything's been terraformed, and they should remax factories and Pop in the next 2 turns. Okay, so now I'm going to get a gazillion messages that they've all remaxed factories and that a bunch of them have maxed population as well. So yes, they've all maxed, blah, blah, blah. Alright. Rana. Ooh, Chrysalon. We got a new fleet coming into Chrysalon, but I'm not too worried about that. I think we'll be fine. And Rigel. Okay. So, I'm going to have to go through the planets one more time, but this should be the last turn I have to do that. Alright, so Chrysalon is maxed out as planned, so it can go back to shipbuilding. This planet here, I'm sure, is maxed out. Yes. Back to shipbuilding. Boy. And that's a lot of production, even with all I'm losing. I'm actually spending quite a bit on ships and bases now. Alright, Rigel here needs to build bases, just for safety's sake. I don't have a lot here. Let's just add some more. Okay, you need to finish factories. Poor little planet. Here, see, look at this. We've got these extra Pop transports coming in. They're just going to get wasted, sadly. Nothing we can do about them. Alright. And I need to build a lot of factories here, because I can get up to 600 factories. I only have 300, or a little under 300 right now. That'll go up quickly, though. Do I need factories here? Nope. That's good. Same thing here, right? Yep. Banana, same thing. Zangara, wow. Okay, back to research then. Alright, back to research. Rich planet, I wanted this to do reserve spending. By the way, I have 70 bases here. That's pretty funny. Actually, I'm gonna upgrade the bases while I'm at it. You do have to upgrade. You have to spend some production to upgrade bases, but it's pretty minimal. It's easy to keep bases updated. All right, that looks good there. Finish up maxing factories here too. Finished. All right, so back to shipbuilding for you. Ultra rich planet, I'm sure, has maxed factories, no doubt about it. And this planet, I'm pretty sure, has maxed factories too. Okay, Kolthos. Is this a shipbuilding planet? Yes, yes it is. All right, there we go. So I went through all of them. All right, let's look at the new population bars. Yeah, so I'm in very comfortable shape. I cannot lose a council election from this point. So it's pretty much just me, how long it takes me to finish off the game. What are some of the key techs people should look for in the early, mid, and late game? Early in the game, when you're first starting, generally people focus planetology because it's so good economically. Like improved terraforming +10, improved eco restoration, which I can't get because I'm the Silicoids, and the controlled techs, the ones where it's like controlled tundra, controlled inferno, etc. Those are all important. And propulsion is also super important early because you usually need range 4 or range 5 to spread out. So those are usually the first two. After that, you kind of need to spend in every field because every field's very important. Like you need missile tech for your bases, you need construction tech to make factories cheaper, you need computer tech for improved robotics, and you need battle computers to fight. You need actual weapons if you're going to go after anybody. You need engines. So you really do need all of the fields. There's no field that you can afford to ignore if you want to play the game effectively. So, there's some early game stuff, but after that, you really do kind of need a little bit of everything if you want to be effective. And this is just another nothing. Eventually they'll stop rerouting there. Oh, we're still only 4th in space fleet strength? Yep, well, David, you're absolutely right. Having a defensive drone is very important in the last boss battle. Very useful having one. Definitely recommend keeping one up. Defense 1 usually works as well as Defense 2, but having one certainly is a big help. Alright, so I'm still defending Rana right now while building up a fleet. I'm building up a fleet to go after another world, but I can't afford to leave Rana alone for the time being until it has a base of some kind. So we're getting there. A couple more turns, 2 or 3 more turns. Yeah, I generally don't fiddle with the research sliders. I mean, like, you can, but I'm just not convinced you really get that much out of it, in all honesty. Just, I mean, like, now granted, I haven't been in, like, a true crisis situation. If I'm in a situation where, like, I absolutely need to get Planetary Shield 5 and I'm researching it, like, I will dial everything into that, but I haven't really needed it, so, whatever. Just, keep it relatively even and go from there. Like, I really don't need planetology that much right now. Like, I could slightly increase the priority on this, but I don't, I'm not really in that much danger, so. Just leave things alone if everything looks pretty good. Go through the turns relatively quickly. I don't know about Orion, we'll see. I told you guys before, I pretty much never go after Orion, so I don't have a good feel for what you need to take it out. The AI will never go after Orion, they always ignore it. Now, there we go, production. I am number 1 in production. The AI will never go after Orion. Now, if you conquer Orion, then it just treats it like a normal planet of yours, but otherwise it will not do anything with regards to Orion. They'll never attack. That's that same saber design that's useless, but I think the paladin design can do a little bit. Still, I'm not too worried. And here comes that other attack on Kryslan. And then Rigel. I think Rigel will be okay, though. I don't think this courier design has anything on it, if I remember correctly. But yeah, a lot of attacks incoming, as usual. Definitely get those scanners so you can see when the attacks are, where the attacks are, where they're coming from. Alright. Omicron. Alright, so still building up this planet. Dump in some more reserve spending. Alright, I guess I couldn't double production. I need like 2 or 3 more turns. I don't really want to hurry and end up losing out on that planet. What race would I do next? Either the bears or the cats. The Bullrathi or the kitties. One of the two. Because they're some of the weakest races. Oh, that has an ion cannon on it? Whatever. An ion cannon? Seriously? Oh, they killed my scout with their Merculite missiles. Ion cannon this late in the game. Alright, Rana's gonna go Supernova. That's an annoying event, but I can fix that. Oh, it's on my new planet. Darn it. Why did it have to hit Rana? Why could this not have hit any other planet? Oh well. Alright, so what that means is I have to do I have to now spend on research in order to avoid the star going nova, which is annoying because now I can't spend on factories or defense bases. That's one of the... So anytime these events pop up, you always have a chance to avoid them through reserve spending, but it does mean that for a couple turns I have to stop and have to leave that alone. Boy, they are persistent, aren't they? I'll do one turn of defense spending here. And at Rigel, get a scout so that they'll stick around and not retreat. Poor Giant. Man, they really want this planet. They've gone after that the entire game. Anyway, let's start making preparations. Rana seems to be getting left alone right now. There's no attacks incoming. So, let's leave some of these ships here. I'll leave like three of these mega bolts here. Oops. Well, I will leave 3 of them here, but I'll do it this way. Move the rest here, forward to Laima. That way I can move to Rana to reinforce, and we can get ready to attack Omicron. I think I have enough ships now to do that. I think I've got enough. Alright. Oh, they're just going to run away because I don't have any ships over Krislan. Probably. What's on these designs? Stingers. Stingers, I don't mind shielding. Nah, see, they're just going to run away. Yeah, whatever. They're just going to run away. Those designs were not scary. There was very little there. It's intimidating. Same thing. Stingers, the scatter packs, but whatever. They've got an ion cannon on one of these and another ion cannon on the other one. I mean, they have inertial stabilizer, but ion cannons are not scary this late in the game. Their tech is pretty awful. I'm going to blow up these escort ships because they're probably the most dangerous, and missiles generally don't work that well against huge designs. Look at all those missiles coming out. These poor scouts. Brave rocks flying in these scouts. We'll just see how many hits we can get before they die. Look at all those missiles. Talk about overkill. You see how many missiles they fired at my poor little scouts? Jesus Christ. What part do I like the best? The early game is the best, definitely. But, you know, the late game can be fun too, taking over enemy planets. But, yeah, overall, early game is always the most interesting in games like this. Alright, so Krislan, Gion is still going after it. And that's it? Okay, well that's nice. Alrighty, so we've got 14 megabolts here, 16, that's 38 total ships. I've got a couple coming in. Got a couple. Let's go next turn for Omicron, and let's start queuing up. I'll assume that my attack's going to succeed and start queuing up the population transports for Omicron right now. I hope I can do this. Should be enough, I think. Oh, and Rana needs to keep getting reserve spending for the Supernova event. Is that one turn? 2 turns. Sadly, this is like the smallest planet. That's 1 turn, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. I won't need as much for Omicron because I've got that extra ground tech compared to before. But anyway, it doesn't hurt to queue it up ahead of time. And eco, there we go. Okay, as I said, I'll launch the attack next turn, and hopefully that'll be enough. Nope. Normally I'd accept that, but I'm planning on attacking. Oh, see, Kitty is under a lot of pressure to attack me because my population's so high. Alright, where are we getting attacked this turn? Still at Gion and here at Centauri. For whatever reason. And a Chrysalon, but Chrysalon's fine. Alright, whatever. Send in the attack. Not the scout. Make sure that you don't queue up your scouts because then your whole stack moves at warp 1, and that's really annoying. Alright. Rana, hopefully we'll have that Nova thing sorted out shortly. Wait, can I send 20? No, that's too many. I need to send a little bit fewer. 20 is like right on the boundary of what I can regrow in a turn. These planets can send like, what, 17 or so? I'm pretty good at knowing how much you can send and regrow in one turn. For these planets, it's right around 17 or 18. Right around there. The advantage of swarms of small ships is you get more total weapons involved. The downside is you take more losses from attrition. But you will get more total guns in from doing lots and lots of small ships. Generally speaking, though, most expert players do prefer huge ships because it minimizes the losses you take in this game. But there are definitely times when lots of small ships can be very effective. Alright, oh, they've got 20 of their large ships too. That's a little annoying. Alright, still got those scatter packs. Let's do this the best we can. If I'm lucky, they will fire more at the 8-ship stack and not at the... Yeah, wow, they did it again. I don't know why. Yep, they did it again. Stupid of the AI. Let's see how many I take out with this. Alright, 8 bases. That's pretty good. That means I should be able to win this battle. I wasn't exactly sure how many bases I would kill with that first volley, but that tells me I'll probably be okay. Get out of there. Keep running. Well, we'll see how many ships I lose. I'll probably lose a few ships here. Only 2? Okay, not bad. Keep running. Okay, I definitely will win this battle. Keep running! Retreat! Okay. Yes, look at that. Managed to escape. I could actually be running circles around the planet and maybe dodging some of these missiles, but I think I'm okay. I lost one more ship. That was not bad. That was a good attack. I would have suffered much heavier losses without that extra ship design. Alrighty, so first group of transports lands. These guys won't take over the planet, but you know we're sending more. That's exactly right, Kaiser Tom. If you have auto repair and good armor, well, good shielding, good armor and good shielding, you can potentially never lose a ship. That's exactly correct. So we didn't take the planet that time. Again, they have plus 15. They get plus 10. Personal deflector gives you plus 10 points. Personal absorption's plus 20. So they get plus 10 from that. And then they get plus 5 for being the defender. The way they calculate that is both sides do a dice roll between 1 and 100. And then you add up whatever bonus you get from ground equipment. And then whoever I think is higher is the winner for that little round of combat. It's either higher or lower. I think it's higher. I don't know exactly how it's coded. But, yeah, that's how that ground combat works. Anyway, let's just build a... See, note that I only build one base here. That's because most of the funds have to go into upgrading at Gion. Because I've picked up additional tech since I was last attacked. 6 turns. Okay, I think Kolzos is fine. Chrysalon should be fine against this too. These ships are really weak. And the Artifacts planet is now fine. Yeah, I've got 40 bases. I think I can handle that. Okay, let's send some more pop over here to Omicron. That's the main thing for this turn. Gotta regrow all those rocks that died in combat. And have I managed to solve the supernova event yet? I don't think I have, because it hasn't popped up yet. There we go. No, still haven't solved the supernova event yet, although I should be getting close. have to use reserve spending or I'll just flat out lose the planet. Okay. Actually, I can probably do 10. Okay, so yeah, that should be good. And I might as well keep the fleet together, so I'll move up this megabolt to stick with the others. Same design, neutron pellet gun, and a bunch of other crud. That ship's a lot faster than the others. Get rid of that ship. See, now I have pulsons on my bases instead of stingers, so they do slightly more damage. I'm going to be a real jerk in this battle. Watch. I retreated just when they were getting close to that other stack. Now they have to go all the way down to the bottom to get to the other stack. And I retreat. Oh, well. Mistimed the retreat. Oh well. I hope it was worth it. Okay. I need to get a little scout for that one. Wow. They managed to build 8 bases in between turns? That's crazy. How did they manage to build so many bases? Like, that just should not be happening. They should not be able to build 8 bases. Kill one of my ships? Yeah, I think they did. Well, this will take them out, but that was annoying. Alright. 142 troops en route. So this planet had 110 pop when I first got there, and we're wearing it down. See, everybody hates me because I have such a huge population. Well, that's a new attack. Ooh, Delphi. Alright, yes. And we regroup people. You know, I can send pop from this planet too, Gion. Actually, let's do that while I'm thinking about it. Because it's not far. Whoa. Oh, they want to tangle with my ultra-rich planet, apparently. Okay, well, have fun with that. I'll just add 16 bases this year. And no, this is an artifacts world. I don't want to send pop from here. Chrysalon. That's a new attack. 6 turns. Gotta upgrade that. Oh yeah, I can't build a little scout at Chrysalon. Watch what happens if I try to build a scout. I build 200 of them. That's okay, I don't think I need that. Anyway, yeah, so the main thing is I'm still going after this planet, Omicron. And boy, Rana really needs to finish that stupid Nova event before it gets much worse. Anyway. Alright, there we go. Banana, Sidon. Okay, that was one more tick than I wanted. Lima. Even though I don't like to send pop from Artifacts Worlds, I do want to take this over, so let's just do this and get it over with. And I think that's just about all the planets nearby. Alright, next turn. I've been playing for about an hour at this point, so I don't know how much. Took over a couple planets. Not too many, though. Okay. They're just gonna run away here. Yeah, so I have 161 soldiers en route, and 95 on this. So this should inflict pretty good casualties. They only have plus 15. I mean, it's a big edge, but it's not like a ridiculous edge. Alright, so we're not going to get the planet this turn, but we should get it next turn. Because they've lost a lot of pop. Yeah. Alright, we should get it next turn. Only 2 years. Oh my god, I'm not going to be able to get this? Wow. I can't get 2,700 research points in 2 years. That sucks. Wow. That was a really unfair event. I did max reserve spending every turn, and I'm still not going to be able to get it in time. No, there's no, I mean, there's no, I can't solve this problem. Rana's going to die, unfortunately. That's terrible. Okay, so here's what I think happened. I think they calculated how much I think they calculated how many research points I needed here based off the fact that I was already reserve spending on this planet. And it ended up giving me a target that's just impossible to meet. I think that's what it did. So I can't save this planet. And I was reserve spending here every single turn, but I'm pretty sure I can't. Yeah, I need way more than this. It's not going to happen. So this planet's dead. What a waste. What a stupid event. I mean, it could have hit literally any planet. Literally any planet of mine. It hits the one planet where I'm reserve spending boosting factories each turn. Gives me an impossible target that I can't possibly meet. And end up losing it. So, I mean, that really sucks, but whatever. I got a lot of planets. It's just, I hate to invest that kind of time and effort into a planet and then have it taken over for some stupid reason like that. Anyway, yes, they're still going after a bunch of these planets. But there's not much I can do. Yeah, Murphy strikes again, apparently. Apparently so. It's just annoying, that's all. Alright, this planet needs... How many more turns until... Okay, 2 turns. I can upgrade next turn then. Let's send in another round of pop. Take over Omicron. At least Omicron's a pretty darn good planet. This turn we should take it over. So you see it's not easy to take over planets. That's why you get things like free text for capturing planets, because it is a challenge. You know, like that's the big challenge in this game. Can you take over a planet, invade and take it over? I don't think that's a very scary fleet. The AI is making a lot of little pinprick attacks, and it's a bit annoying. Because I have to keep defending all these planets. But eventually, you know, I can take them away one at a time from the AI. The alternative is if I can reach a point where I can just go around bombing out their worlds. That's also a possibility at some down the road too. Wow, 19 of these now. 19 with the Gauss autocannon. That's a pretty nice design, actually. Let's kill as many of them as possible then. Okay, well this ship's dead. Yep. Gauss autocannon, arguably the best weapon in the game. One of the best, certainly. Well, I did manage to kill all those ships, so I did kill 19 larges at the cost of 1 tiny. Yeah, have fun with that, guys. I don't even know why they bothered to attack my ultra-rich planet. Alright, so they have 19 pop. There's 160 pop en route. 84 to 19, so we should have this. Oh yeah, I should have probably sent all of Rana's pop away. Well, I can still do that next turn. Alright. Yeah, 2,200 research points. See, it's not going to happen. Also in the news, oh, the Mercians don't even get top billing on the turn they get genocided. So the Bulrathi killed them. Alright, this is what we picked up from invading. Range 6 is useless. That's very nice. This will go on my next warship design, antimatter bombs. Very scary. I'm glad that the Klakons have not been using this weapon, because that would pose a real danger. One of the worst things the AI can do is design a small ship with antimatter bombs on it, and then just build like 1,000 of them. Your bases are not protected. Class 9 deflectors. Wow. That's almost as high as they go. The highest is class 13. And personal absorption, so gives they lose the advantage in hand-to-hand combat. And the energy pulsar is an interesting special. Oh, the Gauss autocannon too. Very nice. That is very nice indeed. One of the best weapons in the game. Okay. So where are we being attacked at? Same places again. Lima should be okay, I think. Omicron. Oh, this is the new planet, Omicron. Well, we'll take a look at that. Gion should be fine. And what's up with Centauri? Oh, I didn't regrow all the population back. Okay. I'll just make sure I have the most up-to-date base tech there. Okay, so this is our new planet. We'll use this reroute all the... No, wait, it is Alt-R. We'll reroute all the new ship orders there. Okay, so what do we need to do? We need to terraform. There we go. And then build factories. And it's a pretty good planet. So Rana, see you later. Send your pop to Omicron. Actually, no, let's send it to... Because I already have enough pop going there. Let's send it to Beta Ceti, and we'll just attack there in 2 turns. Poor Rana. The poor planet. Because Beta Ceti's pretty small. And I actually will have an edge in ground population, in like ground tech after this. Yeah, see, Sidon I sent a little bit too much in the way of pop. That's okay. But I did get some nice population in all that. Alright, so I'll send the fleet forward. They can get to Beta Ceti in 1 turn, yes. Okay. Very nice. You actually tend to get a lot of nice techs from invading in this game. That's pretty standard. So now I just need the high energy focus to finish, and I can design a really nice warship. And then we can really go for the jugular against these guys. So I've really got everything except Scatter Pack 7. Let's get an update with the humans, just to see what they've got, because it's been a little while since I checked with them. I'll check with the Bullrathi too. But yeah, I don't need anything from... The only thing I'd get from the Bullrathi now is probably Omega V-Bomb, which is even better than... what's it called? Even better than... Antimatter. It's the next upgrade after that. Omicron, yeah, let's dump some reserve spending in there. No, come on. There we go. Alright. More of these guys and their shenanigans. There's the Gauss autocannon. Very distinct attack animation. Okay, so they were not able to land their transports. See, there it is, destroying the planet. I can't get atmospheric terraforming. Silicoids can't use atmospheric terraforming. Alright. They can't use atmospheric terraforming or soil enrichment. That's one of their big weaknesses. Okay, oh, so Rana's not totally gone. It's just been knocked back to size 1. Okay. I thought that actually destroyed the planet, but it's been knocked back to size 1. And it also destroyed almost all the factories. So we haven't totally lost this planet, but it is in terrible shape. So we're going to need to terraform it before we do anything. And send some pop in there. So I'll work on that. Let me just see if there's any attacks I need to be aware of. Omicron, of course. Gion should be fine. Where else? Guyana. This planet should be fine too. 5 turns to go. Kolthos. These attacks are such a waste of time. Mu Delphi is fine. A lot of pinprick attacks, right? Look at all these little attacks everywhere. Okay. Lots and lots of small pinprick attacks all over the place. Alrighty. Let's sort this out. So I need to attack Beta Ceti. By the way, what year is it? Okay, there's actually a council vote next turn. I'm not going to win the election, but we'll see. Humans, what do they have? Not much of use. They're pretty backwards as well. And we know what the Klakons have. We've almost gotten most of their stuff from invasions. And the Bullrathi, like I said, yeah. So I'm pretty far out in front. Look at the total power. Well, Borathi starting to get there. They've been eating up the northern part of the galaxy. Once we take out the bugs, we'll probably time to go chewing on some bear meat after that. Yeah, but down here, let's fix up Rana, shall we? It mostly just needs population. Yeah, it can't handle more than. That's the most it can handle, so we'll do that. And give it some reserve spending, obviously. A couple ticks of reserve spending. Needs to terraform. So that'll be a long-term project. Poor Rana. That poor planet. Anyway, yeah, the other thing I need to do is I need to go after Beta Ceti. Let's leave some... Yeah, this ship, Omicron, though, does not have any bases to protect it. So let's leave... Wait, how many ships is that? 6? Okay, that's not insignificant, their number of Paladin ships there. So, yeah, let's leave 9 of them behind, just for safety's sake. Beta Ceti only has 15 bases, so I'm not too worried about that. Not too worried about that. Yeah, Silicoids don't get Gaia planets, and they can't use atmospheric terraforming. They're very early game focused for that reason. Yeah, and then I have population. I can send population to Beta Ceti as well. So let's do that. And Gion can get in the act too. At least we were able to get all that population off the world before they all died. So that's a plus. We're able to save 50 million people. Well, save is a relative term. I mean, we saved them from the Nova going off, but at the same time, they're going to be forced into hand-to-hand combat. So I don't know just how much we actually saved these people, but better than nothing, I suppose. What's that? Is that a new design? Oh, Pulson. Yeah, that is a new design. 1 Pulson with a cloaking device. Oh, look at this. Level 9. 9 points of shielding, too. Very heavy shielding on that ship. Anyway, though, I'm not too worried. Once again, they, for whatever reason, decided they wanted to go after the weaker of my 2 designs. Run. Goodbye. 6 bases, not bad. Retreat. Okay, that was not where I meant to click. That was weird. Alright. And I shouldn't end up losing anything here. Done. Alright, see, this is why I kept a bunch of these ships behind. If you look at these enemy ships, they do have Gauss autocannon on them, so they're not terrible, but my ships are stronger. Alright, I have 135 troop transports. They have no advantage in ground equipment now. We have exactly the same stuff. They just get +5 for being the defender. So my, how the tables have turned. Now I can actually fight these guys on even terms. Remember when they were killing me like 3-1? Yeah, good job. So we sent 50 million off Rana. 46 million of them died. But they captured the planets. Those 4 survivors. Yeah, and look at that. They even got me scatter pack missiles. Good job, guys. Good work. Very, very nice. Will I show a variant version of this game at some point? Possibly. I don't know. I have never really played I haven't played too much in the way of variants for this game because the base gameplay is so good. Anyway, we're nominated against the Borathis. I've got about 40 to 45% of the galactic pop. Right around there. They're all going to, oh, by the way, they're all going to vote for the Borathis. All 3 of them will vote for the Borathis, so. Oh, wow, the Klakons only have 3 votes. Oh, okay, I've got over 50%. Wow, more pop than I expected. 21 votes. I've got 21 out of 39, so that is 53%. Okay, so I have a good chance to win in the next election. If I take over a couple more planets, I should win in the next one.